Alright, so normally I would be taking my work van, my production van, so I could fit everything in there, but as you can see, perks of having a Tesla, I'm able to fit everything, well, at least everything I need for this shoot, right in the back, and I barely took up any space in my back seats, and none, I have a whole front and the front seat as well. And where I'm going, there's always heavy traffic, and it just takes forever with that van. It's so slow and sluggish, and I get stuck in traffic and I hate it. So I'm gonna take the Tesla today. I can get there nice and quick. Only downside is that right now I'm at like 2% and I gotta go charge. So you always gotta take that in consideration when I'm driving to these shoots, especially when it's in my Tesla. I gotta like take a 20-30 minute charge break, and you know, you got to factor that into your trip, so that's always the downside, but I think it outweighs the negative, so. Alright, I'm actually surprised this is working. I wish you could see the setup right now. I'm literally propping this up on my AirPods case. I really need to go and get a little tripod for this thing for when I do these little travel vlogs. Alright, so now we got a little bit of time to charge. I'm going to go over a quick rundown of what we're doing today. We're going to be setting up for a live stream. We're going to be doing like an ESPN style narration, live streaming this NASCAR race that's coming over to Hampton, Virginia, July 20th. We're about a week ahead, and this is the second time we're doing the setup of the live stream. So right now we're just going to go, we're going to set up, make sure all the cameras work, the live stream actually is able to stream from the area we're at without any interruptions, stuff like that. Pretty much just making sure everything on the technical side runs smooth, and then I think we'll come back on the actual film date after this, and we'll get ready to rock and roll. Yeah, so it should be pretty exciting. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to be there. We're going to hopefully get him on an interview is the end goal, and yeah, it should be a lot of fun. And yeah, man, I'll tap in when we are there. Let's go. Alright, quick change of plans. We got here. It is so humid out and hot that I'm worried about setting up all the cameras, and if we have to troubleshoot things, I mean, these cameras are going to cook in this heat and they'll just end up overheating, and I won't be able to troubleshoot anything. And on top of that, we don't have any canopies or anything, so it's super bright, hard to see the screen. So we're gonna just test the live stream here. So we have a hotspot. We're just gonna do a quick live stream, hook up my A7S III to the computer, and then make sure there's no lag and stuff like that. If that looks good, we're gonna go back to an office and we're gonna fully set up there. That way we're able to troubleshoot everything, make sure cameras work, settings are correct, and the overlays and commercial ads and all that good stuff, all the technical stuff works properly. That way we can troubleshoot in the cool 60-degree weather. So yeah, let's do that. All right, and just like that, we are out. All right, so now that we're back at the office, we're just going to give you a quick rundown of the setup. So this is an EasyCap capture card, cheap one you got off Amazon. Does the same thing as an Elgato capture card, which we do have the Camlink 4K sitting right there. But pretty much the basic setup is we're running OBS. We've got a bunch of cam links that we're then going to directly plug in each camera via HDMI into. And then those cam links are then put into a USB hub that then goes into the laptop that OBS can read. To do all of the sound and stuff like that, we're going to be running a Rodecaster podcast board since I have all the mics, so it'll sound super crisp. All right, pretty cool right now. We are pulling up into the lot. A lot of people here today, so this is still a practice run. So we're just here setting up. We're going to do a test live stream, make sure everything is properly working, and then tomorrow we're coming back, and that is game day. That's when we're going to be doing the actual live stream. So let's get into it. So we got outlet. We're trying to put the setup right here. And then by 4 o'clock we're at it. So is this going to be good for tomorrow as well? Yeah. All right. So now we're going to unload all the stuff. Brought the production van as well as my car. We brought everything today. This is kind of a basic overview of what the setup's looking like. We got the camera cart, we got the camera set up on a tripod, we got a Blackmagic FS7, and then there's a webcam just for the test, but we're going to end up adding the FX3 as well. We're routing all of that, and it looks like it's a mess because it is a mess, but we're routing all of that onto the Elgatos that are on my little camera cart right there, plugged into the laptop, and then we're streaming to, I believe, the Racerway's Facebook official Facebook account. So, and we're gonna have all the audio running through the Rodecaster, which is connected to the laptop via USB, and I'll be able to control and hear everything as well. This is also super needed because this sound's gonna be super loud with the cars going by, but that's why those Shure podcast mics are phenomenal. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it was I was definitely not prepared as much as I should have been. I should have had some lights to be putting on under there because the sun was directly above us, so it was coming down really hard on top of their heads. That's why, if you guys can see in the background, I have a little 2x2 diffusion going on to soften up the light. But what that did is that then I had a huge shadow problem on their face inside of the tent, and I didn't have any lights or anything to bounce off of. So it really it didn't look the best as I wish it would have. But, you know, figured it out. I was able to finesse it a little bit, get it to look good. But yeah, that was something I did have to note that I will have to try and practice on next time. And yeah, I mean, this was just kind of a test run. It really wasn't anything serious. We weren't allowed to film the actual race, so we're only live streaming the pre-show because NASCAR owns the rights to the actual show. So this was just more for the racetrack and their social and stuff like that. So yeah, came out pretty good. If you guys want to see the full live stream, just let me know. I'll leave a link in the description. And if you guys want to see anything else similar, please drop a like, drop a comment, let me know. And follow all socials. Yeah, if you guys want more tutorials, let me know as well. Anyways, guys, I will see you next time.